And a Fox 17 update tonight. Two of the young men charged in connection to last month's shooting outside East Kentwood High School during the graduation ceremony appeared in court this morning.
An attorney for one of the 18-year-olds argues his client was only acting in self-defense. Fox 17's Michael Martin joins us in studio tonight with a recap from court. Michael.
Josh, Doug, investigators have said they believe up to 8 people were involved in this shooting on May 19th at East Kentwood High School campus. 2 people injured in that. So far, only 2 people have been arrested. And they say, their attorneys at least, say they acted in self-defense after another car opened fire on them.
Not only was it at graduation, but when we walked out, there was gunfire all over the place.
Investigators have arrested 2 young men in connection to the shooting that happened in May as a graduation ceremony for Crossroads Alternative High School was getting out.
As I'm walking out of the gates, it sounds like firecrackers are going off, like somebody doing firecrackers.
Shakir Abdul Wahab and Jackie Hill, both 18, were leaving the area in a group when investigators say people inside this white Hyundai Sonata opened fire on them. The 18-year-olds appeared in court Monday, both charged with carrying a concealed weapon and having a firearm in a weapon-free school zone. Investigators believe it was Abdul Wahab who returned fire on the vehicle after being targeted.
Would it be fair to say that that Shaki was acting in self-defense? Someone's shooting at him, correct? Correct.
A Kent County detective testified that he already knew of Abdul Wahab after identifying him as being involved in a cell phone store robbery case he previously worked in 2020.
Did you develop a suspect based on your review of the surveillance footage?
Yes, based on tips that were being received, as well as prior knowledge of Mr. Abdul Wahab.
While neither of the men were actually charged with firing shots, both of their cases will proceed in circuit court despite their attorney's efforts.
We're not contesting the fact that he had a weapon. We're contesting the fact that they presented any evidence that it was concealed in violation of the statute.
Well, this defendant was observed inside the graduation ceremony before the shooting, and it is logical to believe that that weapon was not held out in the open, but concealed at that time.
The sheriff's department has said they believe up to 8 people were involved.
I think the investigation is still ongoing into who was in the white Hyundai, what their motives were, and what was going on. So at this point in time, I don't think the police know a whole lot.
So if you have any information about those other people potentially involved in the shooting, you're asked to contact the Kent County Sheriff's Office, or you can always stay anonymous by reaching out to Silent Observer. Live in the studio, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.